Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And what a matchup this is. Two survivors of the expanded college football playoff grind, two of the top 4 seeds when it all began. Both sides have been challenged and pushed all year and through the playoff. Now it's time to find out who can take that final step, as we'll see the 3rd seed in this playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a team from the SEC, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Bringing it out, it's Kramer. Steps out at the 22, not quite where it would have been spotted had he just taken a knee. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense comes on the field first today. Well, here we go, Kirk. The energy in this place is tremendous. We are 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion.
And think about it, Chris. These 2 teams have put everything into this to get to this stage and this opportunity. Let's see who can handle it better.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. And that is a 1st down gain. Moves the ball to a 40.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Tucker. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. They'll try to run for the 1st down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the coverage team able to bring him down. The Tigers offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Look at this, taking a shot on the very first play. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble now. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
2nd down after that previous play. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He's stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Quarterback keeps the football. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Well, that's the risk you take as a coach running this style of offense. And really, as a quarterback, you know that there's a chance you're going to get hit like that. And boy, did he get annihilated by this defense. I'm just happy that he got up and ready to play that next play.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense from the 29. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Catch made, a lot of space now. He's found some room at the 45. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made at the 43. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Movement here from the tight end. On 1st down, it's play action. Snags the quick throw. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Kramer. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. He's got it, looking for the end zone. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's a quick grab. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
You know, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Pressure is coming. Got space, looking to score. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
You could just tell this quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do as things were developing in front of him. He saw that open space and decided, I'm just going to take it myself and head to the end zone for a touchdown.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Across the 40 now. They finally get him down. It's a big gain. Ball moves to the 47.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a 1st down. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Well, they've flipped into the field. We're set for the second quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to win a first down play. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Now it's second down here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And he's down after the catch at the 12 for a red zone opportunity. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He bought some time, now lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he makes the catch for the 2-point conversion. They jump on top, 8-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Finding some room at the 25. Good enough for first down yardage. And the Nittany Lions looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Here's the handoff. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. When they bring the excellent outside linebacker off the edge, Kirk, for the sack that time.
Yeah, he's got great length and great speed, and a blitz like this, you just overwhelm the offensive line. They bring one more than they can handle up front. You can't account for everybody. The quarterback, all he could do is eat it.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Quarterback drops back. Grab behind the line. It's Washington. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The Nittany Lions will bring their punt team on the field now. They're going to kick it away for the second time. The punt will bounce out of bounds down near the 20-yard line. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning, a chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Handoff from the shotgun. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do well.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. The freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. A tough situation with the offense, third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Running out of time, and he floats this pass deep down the right side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first one.
And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. 8th play of the drive coming up. What a long way to go on 3rd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
That's another huge game for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. They've moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Makes it across the goal line. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Trying the old counter play here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line, the eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most.
The Nittany Lions will kick this away to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Important possession here to begin the third quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. Touchdown, LSU. Made the defense look slow that time.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Returner looking to make a play here. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. In the midfield. Retakes the field. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21. And the Nittany Lions come up to the line in a hurry up. And now the running back's got it again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Can he make it to the marker? Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
And that run produces a decent gain. Here comes the up-tempo offense. It's a shotgun run call. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. The Nittany Lions churn out another first down. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. And in first down, they go right back to him. And the ball to the ground.
Wow, that is big-time awareness by his teammate to get on top of that football. As a result, they catch a break and are able to retain possession.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Under pressure, just lets it go. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Bringing pressure. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down. The Nittany Lions will have to kick it away. And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that great...
Oh, that one's picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on first down. He's escaping the pocket now. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. A 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Look at this, he'll go deep again. And the pass is dropped, incomplete, but it had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And now another deep ball here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to pass here. So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
How about that? The defense does their job on 3rd down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's 4th and forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Buying the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. It's a run. Running back's got it. Breaks loose at the 45. An explosive play. They finally got him, but at the 40. And the Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
2nd down play coming up. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
This should be the last play of the quarter. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. Pretty good chance it's going to come down to the final possession. Which guy can step up and make plays as we head to the 4th quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Quarterback still with the football. Oh, the ball is not free. Who's got it? And the defense jumps on the football.
Well, already playing with the lead here in the national championship, this defense is opportunistic. Eyes on the football, running to the ball, good team pursuit. When that ball hits the ground, they jump on top of it for a critical turnover.
Here comes a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover. working with the lead like this, really it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Here's the throw deep downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. We got to get this cleaned up before the next time.
And he lofts it toward the left sideline. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air.
Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game. 1st down here for this offense. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looks to his left and makes the completion.
I just love to see positive yards here on this opening play of this drive because it can get you into a rhythm. Let's face it, you're down by 8. You need yards, you need rhythm. Field goals are not going to help you. They need a touchdown in that 2-point conversion.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Penn State. No chance to catch him. That's a huge touchdown. Still trailing, but a one-possession game with that trophy on the line right now.
Well, the national championship's on the line. The offense has done their job, and now it's up to their own defense. Can they get a stop and get the ball back to their offense with a chance to make this thing get really interesting?
It's obviously down 2. They'll go for the 2-point conversion and try to tie the score. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Pressured and sacked. A clutch stop on that 2-point conversion. Still a 2-point game. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead?
He fires this throw and is intercepted. Touchdown, Tigers. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so the lead is 9. kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. They'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the catch. Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Escapes the sack. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down. He's throwing for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Past the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Here we go, national championship game, 4th quarter, 1-possession game curtain. Let's see who's going to step up.
Well, the stakes can't get any bigger. The offense has done their job to give themselves a chance. But what about their opponent? What about the other side? How will they handle this pressure? Late in the game, they still have the lead. I want to see what their plan of attack is and how aggressive they might be willing to be.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Crucial possession here. Suddenly, this is a 2-point game in the final quarter. What can the offense do to build on this lead or just play keep away? First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down play coming up for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. It's a fumble. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Second, there's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. That's a bullet pass to the left side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The offense really clicking here. The shotgun running play call.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Brought to the turf but made the first man miss on the way to the first down. LSU has moved into the red zone. First down. They're going to throw the football. Caught quickly. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it. They come up with that touchdown.
That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. They're the last team standing on the top of the mountain curve, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the LSU Tigers.